Yes! No more 2019 and no more of that bug!
Hello guys and good morning. It is 11:11 a.m. So today I am going to be doing something rather different than taking the bus. Before I started this channel, it was on New Year's Eve of 2015 and it was a snowy one, and instead of a taxi taking us there or just regularly easily driving to my father's house, we had to walk all the way up, and the first part was really the most tiring. It was all uphill, and when it was uphill it was like so steep and I hated it at that time. I was 13 years old and I had this channel, but I didn't do a vlog on this channel yet. I had 0 videos there. Now I have already 2,000. So I'm gonna be doing it like that today. Whew, man, I can't believe I'm gonna do something like that like I did on that New Year's Eve night of 2015. God. Well, I was actually walking up on the other side. It was not only me, it was my mom too. It was me and my mom walking on the other side. And man, it was snowing, it was coming on my head. That was one insane bit of journey. Like, it gets so steep at one point. It isn't too steep now, but in about 60 seconds it's gonna get even steeper. I just did a crosswalk and whew, now it is starting to get really steep. Now it is really getting steep, and like, it was that snowy weather that made us do all this, and I was like, oh god, I hope next year's New Year's Eve was gonna be sunny. Maybe it did, maybe it wasn't, but I was talking to myself hoping that the next New Year's Eve would be sunny. God, I remember now very well, and my legs are starting to misfunction a bit, so I need to take a break, but at least there's not so much left in the hardest part. Oh god, like, whoa, now my legs are looking like an old man. I did it! Yeah! I done it! I actually did it! I actually made it all the way through! Woohoo! I did what I did with my mom on New Year's Eve, December 31st, 2015, before I opened my channel, before I introduced the vlogs. Yeah! That was so fantastic. Well, I'm happy because I succeeded. Oh, made in France. The car is made in France.
Or it is, the company is owned
Oh
by
my god. Oh my god, like, they give us an alert like hundreds of times, and then we're like, oh my god, I already know, I'm gonna do it right away, like right before we get fined $350. Especially that guy who was singing with his dog in the carpool lane.
Oh yeah.
And being fined $350. Oh my god. Sometimes I could even imagine one day really being fined $350. Now it sometimes really gets bright. But yeah, this is like the first sunny day well, actually yesterday was the first sunny day in a while. It's just that we're taking a few days of break from the cloudy and dark clouds and rainy weather. Because sometime yesterday was also sunny. So, yes.
Yeah, but yesterday was not as sunny as today, I guess.
Well, generally you're right, but still it did show his face yesterday.
That's true.
So yeah, today's another sunny day. Just a break from the dark and sad
Cloudy.
weather. Yeah. There was like a plane right there, and it was much different than the planes we normally. I still see it. And it has a blue kind of, not wing, but tail. Yes. I don't know what they are. The blue-tailed planes. Probably
I believe
they could be.
Greek has the blue.
Oh yeah, right. I assume. But you just said the Finnish ones also have the Finnish. The
It depends.
most of
Usually
the
if
they
their
can.
if their flag has
Sometimes it can be a Delta plane too.
No, Delta
But
is
oh, yeah,
usually red
Delta
and
is dark
white.
blue. Delta is dark blue. That one was a light blue. And sometimes, well, Delta is also closer to purple. If I would measure it on the hexadecimal color scale.
Actually, there's a whole color scale. You just made it up.
No, that you can actually find the color scale and the color codes. I could actually find on the scale the hexadecimal color codes
Yeah.
and to see if
I
it's
really
the
don't know how
same
to do
place. Ah, right. Well, as easy as that. It can be any color. Any color. For example, this color.
What about the red, the barbarian?
Well, that depends. I guess there's a easy as hell hexadecimal code for that one too. Okay, all right. Yeah, it's quite crumbled up here. Well, it's already after New Year's. Like, there's no big traffic jam, but a big crowd around here, and it's already after New Year's Eve. Normally it gets more jam like that before, but now it's after. So normally there shouldn't be a big controversy about how this hall goes with full of these people in here. Yo, it's not that cold.
Well, I feel a little cold.
Oh, well, yeah, it's still nice. It's still sunny. Sometimes it feels like March. Sometimes it feels like March. Sometimes it feels like March. Sometimes it feels like even early April. But honestly, it's still January. So yeah, it looks like a bit. It looks a bit like March though. That book right there. I thought it was a book, but I just checked it out and it's a diary. So yes, I guess this is my diary. I wonder what's a diary for. I gotta check it out. This is so it's not a comic. It's rather like a diary. It's yeah, I used to read that kid a lot of comics. I used to read the comic of that kid on the cover. But this actually turns out to be a diary. I wonder what's a diary about. I guess it's a diary about what I do. What kind of a diary is it? You know what kind of a diary is it? That diary, the book you got for me on Tuesday, is it a diary about? What is it a diary about?
It is something that whatever you write, you want to write into it as a memory.
Ah,
What
because
you can plan ahead.
yeah,
And you can
because my mom said okay.
going to do such and such for that day.
Ah, right, because okay, yes. Great. Great. Okay, yes, because my mom did say that it's gonna potentially be a diary that I write throughout the year what I do. Perhaps excuse me, that's a crazy big bug there. Should I kill it? Should I kill it?
Yes! No more 2019 and no more of that bug!
Is this new?
No.
Oh, okay, yeah, because it looks a bit different when the light's off.
The other one was like not only working right.
Ah. Well, this feels so warm.
Yeah.
And that's a new clock right there.
Yes.
This is a clock this is old clock.
No, it's just old looking.
It's old looking. You know when it was made?
Very recently.
But recently, why does it say 1902?
That is the decoration.
Ah, right. So it was made 118 years ago, huh?
Looks like.
Yeah, looks like an old-fashioned clock. But yeah, that is also brand new, just like that one we have in the living room. Let's find out if we can turn these lights on a bit more. Yeah, it's a bit a struggle to see. You want to turn them on?
Come on.
Because we got a new clock there too. It's been there since Tuesday.
You see,
In 2019, I had a chance to see this clock too.
Here's the light.
That is like a glitch. And there we go. That's a clock. That's a blue. That's new. I can feel it.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Other light is right.
Whoa, ho, ho. Yes, it is. I've been on that like millions of times. And it's like even more new to this house. Clock made in 1902, you see?
Yeah.
Yeah, funny.
Kind of.
It's like rather wood. And right before we get back the rain tomorrow, we have a starry sky. Check that out. Like, it's absolutely clear. And there's a moon and plenty of stars. It does feel like I'm going to Star Wars already. Or at least I'm on a flying car. Yeah, you know, flying cars. A lot of people predicted flying cars happening, I don't know, like 2030. But looks like we are in flying cars. That's an analogy that I think of when I look at starry skies, like flying my car into space. Yeah, imagine flying your car into space, right? That would have been fun. And I predict that in 2030, that will really start becoming the truth. Okay, guys, that is it for today. Tomorrow is going to be the last day of winter break, and that's just going to be some kind of shame. But on Monday, I'm not going to do a video, as I said. So I'll see you tomorrow, then on Tuesday. But yeah, I'll see you tomorrow.